What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In Good Chumpany. This is Ben, and...
Hey guys, it's Andrew.
So we have a little bit of a gap between our first episode and our second. That's because of illness and families with illness, so we appreciate your patience.
Barreling straight into a wild frickin' 2026.
Yes, sir.
It has been non-stop.
Yeah, in so many ways.
And I fear for our sanity because it only gets crazy from here. And we'll dive into that in a little bit. But before we get into that, I actually wanted to chat with you about a couple things that have been going on to start 2026 in just gaming in general, and then a couple things coming up.
Yeah, what you got?
I was kind of curious. I didn't bring it up to you, but I have a feeling you already know. Did you see the Asus Kojima collab?
I did not. Hold on.
There is an Asus Kojima collab with a mouse pad, and headset. I would like you to go look that up right now.
I am.
I am shocked you didn't know about that. That makes me so happy.
I did not.
That's so great.
I didn't want to spend money, but it looks like I might.
Did you pull it
Oh,
out?
yeah, no, I got it here.
Wow, that was not English. Did you pull it out?
I have the YouTube video.
They're kind of gorgeous.
They kind of are. Oh my gosh.
It's kind of bonkers. I saw that and I was like, oh, Ben's gonna lose his god dang mind, dude.
Yeah, I won't get the laptop, but I might have to get that mouse pad.
Yeah, that mouse pad is really nice. I was considering being like, oh, maybe I grab that.
Yeah, I'm curious who did the art, because I have the Magic the Gathering cards from the guy who did the Metal Gear Solid concept art. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did a secret layer.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Right.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm gonna have to look into that. Or if you could show me. You just said you had it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I fear that is going to be maybe one of the only good things I bring up right now.
Well, it made me smile a lot, so.
Good, because I'm about to counter it with R.I.P. to the Prince of Persia Sands of Time remake.
Oh my goodness. I was really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that was some really devastating news to find out. I was really excited. That game is a really a great game, but not at the same time. Like, the combat is lacking heavily.
Mm-hmm.
And at least in my opinion, maybe you like it. I don't know. I don't think we've ever talked about the game together.
It's honestly been so long since I've played it. I couldn't give a valid criticism at this point, I feel like.
I went back to review just some kind of looks at it to just refresh myself on it a little bit, so that I was at least not speaking out of my butt.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, dude.
Oh, you saw the pictures of those cards.
I saw the pictures of those cards. Wow. Sorry to bring it back around, but my goodness.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. that, dude. That came with a massive slew of Ubisoft gutting.
Mm-hmm.
On top of already, I would say a rough stint for Ubisoft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Ubisoft fan, but it still sucks to see, and after all that, their share price is just tanked, so it's concerning for that company, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, they've been struggling for a while. They were quote unquote making some desperate attempts, and that does not look to have gone well. So I guess we'll see what happens from there.
Yeah.
But I'm bummed about that.
Yep, and on top of the cancellations and the studio structure being changed up, they made us a great promise, though, that, let me find the quote exactly here, more player-facing generative AI is on the way. That makes me feel good.
Yeah. Listen.
What is happening?
Just give me the AI generated game and we're good, Ubisoft. That's the way to win me over.
Yeah. Fire a bunch of people.
Totally. Exactly. I mean, who needs people? Come on.
Yeah, and it's just...
Speaking of people, GameStop. My goodness. Wow, what a gutting at the start of this year.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the exact number.
It pretty much hit my store instantaneously. I saw the news, and then all of a sudden I got an email saying that my local store was closing in 2 days.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, I planned on going there in, however many days from then when I got paid. But the closest one, first world issues, I'm sorry. The closest one is like 30 minutes from me now, which is a little out of the way, especially when with the kids and everything. So the GameStop is not really going to be a go-to as much anymore for me, I don't think, just because it is so far out of my own path.
Mm-hmm.
But I really feel for the employees at my local GameStop and every GameStop, because they got caught just as off guard as we did.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's sad. Like, you're talking about your local GameStop. That used to be my local GameStop too.
Yeah,
I saw it was on the
didn't
list,
even think
and I was
about
like,
that.
oh no.
It sucked. I was in there talking to them. Just a week before that, and I spent 30 minutes extra than I meant to just in GameStop because I just was chatting with them. It was always a pretty decent vibe in there for the most part. There were some off days, but no, it was just fun to be able to go there and browse everything. I like physical games the most. I went there to grab my Hades 2 copy, which, of course, we heard how I feel about that game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that it stinks. I feel for everybody that, is struggling because of that now.
Yeah.
Man, this year has felt very reminiscent of the last year with a lot of the bad news, but let's counter that with at least one more cool thing.
Okay.
Vampire Crawler's demo, February 23rd, as part of Steam Next Fest.
Yeah, very exciting.
That is very, very exciting. I'm excited to kind of get a hands-on feeling with it.
Yeah, it's such a change from the previous installment, which I loved.
It definitely is going to be interesting to see how they went about it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gives me Slay the Spire vibes, of course. Which, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure that comes out this year.
Yeah,
the second one.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in March.
Haha. That's gonna be a good one. I hope.
I hope so.
But that's two actually card kind of based games coming out this year, which is actually really cool. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, deck builders are hot right now.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
And then the one last thing I wanted to mention is just the DLSS 4.5 update that came out recently.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm kind of impressed with the actual improvement of it.
I haven't seen anything really about that, so tell me more, please.
I am not well versed in this at all. A lot of my knowledge just came from kind of like, at first I didn't even know it was happening until I kind of saw something on Reddit, of people just kind of talking about it, and then I was like, huh, interesting. And then of course my YouTube brings me to Linus, and just kind of like, especially in the far off textures, a noticeable improvement on just how they look while DLSS is active. So that was really cool to see, especially for something that, like, my graphics card is a little bit behind, but utilizing DLSS is quite helpful in a lot of cases for me. So that upgrade is actually really cool for me. And if you want to know the full details about it, I urge everybody to go check out knowledgeable tech people. Like, huge shout out to Linus Tech Tips, like I had said a minute ago, that I had seen the video of, watched all of that. He got like a hands-on experience before the update came out, and for him to talk highly of it is kind of interesting in my mind, because there's a colored history there. Yeah, I think with that, if you don't have anything else...
No, not at the moment.
I would love to just take some time with you and kind of chat about what's coming this year, because we haven't had any time to actually sit down and like look at the entire list that we've been given now and kind of see where we're feeling and what we want to maybe play together and stuff like that. We've talked a little bit about some things, but...
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know if you have any, like, kind of smaller games that you're excited to check out first. I mean, if you want to talk about those first.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see, smaller games. The things I have on my list here aren't necessarily smaller games. It's just games that I'm less interested in than the big hitters that are coming.
I guess that's what I should have phrased that as.
Yeah, because like just an example of something on my list. I don't believe we have a release date for this yet. Let me double check. Yeah, we do have a release date now. 9th of September, we're getting Phantom Blade Zero.
We have a release date for that?
According to this, I didn't see that news.
When did that happen?
I don't know. I've been so busy the last few weeks.
I've been so on top of gaming news lately. I don't know how I missed that.
Yeah, I don't know. But on their Wikipedia page, it says September 9th, 2026. And
holy crap.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet, I think. I mean, I was a big fan of Wukong, and that action role-playing genre is always hits. So yeah, that's something I'm definitely looking forward to.
That's sick. I don't think I ever played... Yeah, I don't think I ever played Wukong.
Oh, well, it's definitely worth checking out. It can be punishing at times. A lot of people complain that it's unfair, and there are definitely moments that feel that way. But I loved it.
I mean, I'd like to say that I'm slightly more well versed in that realm after the last couple of years of
definitely
games.
But like, the thing I love about Dark Souls is you die a lot, but it's fair when you die. Sometimes there are moments in Wukong that's just like, that's nonsense.
Okay, that's fair. I feel like that's kind of where I would end up maybe having a little more anger that I wouldn't control the best.
Yeah. I still really liked the game, but yeah, Phantom Blade Zero is the same sort of genre, and I'm really curious to see when it comes out how it holds up compared to those original trailers, because those were so sick.
Heck yeah, dude. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna have to check all of those games out a little closely. I don't actually know much about Phantom Blade Zero yet. But I at least knew that it was coming, or
It's a thing.
was supposed to come. we
Yep.
have a lot of those right now. Which, speaking of which, one on my list is the Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra game, for one of them that I have like a little interest in that may or may not come out.
Yeah, where is that game?
Theoretically it's supposed to come out this year. I haven't heard anything. It's been radio silence, but like I've been excited for that, dude. I'm a huge, you know how I am with Marvel. I'm a huge Marvel fan. And like the teasers that they gave us made me super ready for it, and then they just kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, and I've never seen a release date that looks like this on a Wikipedia article.
Oh god.
It says release beyond early 2026. Beyond? What?
Well, that's intriguing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that looked really cool in those initial trailers, and I wish there was more communication on it.
Yeah, I don't know why they dropped off, but hopefully they get back into it. So I also have, just on my like smaller, kind of like lower interest, Mouse PI. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah, I got that
That's
on
coming
here
out
too.
March 19th.
Yep.
And my goodness, that looks like it should be a fun time.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? But
Yeah,
the concept of it sounds super dope.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for that art style.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, Mouse PI. I just had to look this up, but Troy Baker is voicing in it, which is just so crazy to me.
No way.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. I didn't want to give misinformation, but he's voicing Jack Pepper.
That's gonna make it so much more fun. I'm so pumped for that.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I do have that on my list, along with the other March release we slightly touched on, Slay the Spire 2.
Yes.
We don't really need to dive into that again.
No.
Beyond.
Oh, go ahead.
Beyond that, I mean, there's so many large releases coming that I'm very excited for.
I agree. I have some really big releases that I'm pumped for.
Yeah, probably my most anticipated right now is not what I would consider a big game, but I'm so excited. In a few days we finally get to play Mugenics.
Yes. That is
Edmund's been working on that for so long.
Dude,
Edmund's
the moment you the moment that you showed that to me, because I had no freaking clue it was even coming, and you brought it up. I've been hyped since that moment, and I am very eagerly awaiting that release to be coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy how long we've been waiting for it. It was originally announced in 2012, I believe. I have written down here. Back when it was still under the Team Meat name or brand, before Edmund McMillan separated from them. And, 14 years later, we're finally going to get to breed little monster cats.
Dude, that sounds like
heaven.
And
for anyone who has no idea what I'm talking about, this sounds crazy, but it's a game by Edmund McMillan, the creator of The Binding of Isaac and Super Meat Boy, and he just drops gold.
I mean, I think that's all we need to say on that one, dude. Like, drop the mic on that.
I hope so.
A bigger one that is coming out this year that's also on my list, but it's not like in my top, is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, coming on May 29th, dude. That looks
I have that on my list
so
too.
fun.
Yeah, those Lego games are a blast.
I love Lego games. I've been playing Lego Horizon with my wife, and that is a stupidly fun Lego game. It feels like almost every Lego game I've ever played has just been a banger.
Yeah, yeah, they very rarely miss. I can't think of one off the top of my head that is a miss, actually.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I mean, yeah, no, I think every Lego game has at least been good.
Yeah,
Correct
and
correct us if we're wrong, I guess.
yeah, please yell at us.
Please, well, I mean, maybe don't yell. I might,
You can yell at me.
Yeah, Ben
But
likes
Legacy
it.
of the Dark Knight looks. Yeah, Legacy of the Dark Knight looks sick, and that first trailer, the voice reveal of Bane being Matthew Berry, like just sold me. It's gonna be great.
Iconic pick. And then one that I really wanted to bring up is it's not in my top list, but it is something that I'm very excited for. Is Reanimal on February 13th.
Yeah, February's loaded.
Yeah, February is going to be a rough month, dude. I mean, just to give you Mutagenics on the 10th, Reanimal on the 13th. We got Romeo is a Dead Man on the 11th, Mario Tennis Fever, which I probably won't check out on the 12th, but for anybody excited about that, heck yeah. High on Life 2, February 13th. Resident Evil Requiem, February 27th. What the heck?
Yeah, and one you missed that's kind of seems to be a sleeper this year is Neo 3 on February 6th.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop next month.
It doesn't. And as much as I want to play all these games, it's not going to happen. At least not anytime soon.
No.
But yeah, Reanimal.
It's not possible.
I'm very excited for. Almost seems like the year. I mean, it's becoming a trend, but of people leaving these massive companies and continuing what they're great at. And the Little Nightmares team, or Little Nightmares 1 and 2, moving on to do Reanimal, looks amazing. And I didn't have the opportunity to play Little Nightmares 3, but from what I've heard, it doesn't hold up to the first two. And that's what happens when you try to take the people who are passionate about a project and push them in a direction they don't want to go. They'll leave and do their own thing.
I think, of course, that there's been this big problem with kind of removing the heart from games, it's felt lately. And a lot of that is the people behind making those games, and it's really cool to see all of these developers coming and just making their own thing, doing what they love, and just kind of overcoming that hurdle. And it's really cool to now be able to get these games like Reanimal from, like you said, the Little Nightmares devs. That's gonna be really cool to experience, and I really hope that every developer gets to, really pour their heart into what they want, and that's how we get the quality games that we all want. So I'm super pumped for that game. But I do have a top 5 list, and I figured if you wanted to just kind of maybe throw them out, we'll just chat.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to start?
Yeah, I don't really have a top 5 list in the sense of like an actual list, but yeah, let's see here what I got. Let's go with let's talk about something you've already mentioned. Resident Evil Requiem. I'm so excited for.
Yes. I will let you just pop off for a second, because I don't think we've had a real conversation about your excitement going into that game. My excitement level's a little bit different just because I haven't been as consistent with the Resident Evil games, but I am still quite excited for it.
Yeah, no, I mean, Resident Evil 7 and 8 really reinvigorated this franchise. After Resident Evil 6, very few people were interested in what was coming because that was just a action game mess. It lost that horror aspect.
Yeah.
And I really like what they've revealed about this game with you're playing as both Grace and Leon. Grace's portions of the game will be that strictly horror, survival horror sort of game, and Leon will have those more big action moments, which is perfect for his character.
And also just perfect for a cool refreshment to the series, I feel.
Yeah.
It changes the dynamics of the Resident Evil that we know and love, but still keeping that heart and soul, and then of course bringing back Leon.
Bringing back Raccoon City.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like it's gonna be huge no matter which way you put it. Like,
Yeah, and I love that we're gonna have the option to do first person or third person.
yeah, that's something that I feel I would love to see in more games, because dude, I love being able to have that option.
Yeah, and I just love how they're catering the game. It'll feel different, obviously, depending on how you play it. But they're saying that the first person perspective is offering tense, realistic gameplay, and third person is ideal for people who enjoy action packed gameplay. I enjoy both of those, so I'll probably do 2 playthroughs.
Yeah, that's a cool way of doing it, and I didn't even think about that. Just doing 2 different playthroughs, doing one in first person, one in third person.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. Don't have to wait long.
Heck yeah,
What are you looking forward to?
dude. Okay, I'm gonna throw this one out there just because I think this is probably lowest on kind of my excitement level for like my big excitement, but I am still very very excited for it. Halo Campaign Evolved.
Oh my gosh.
If I remember correctly, is like the end of the year, right?
I don't know. I actually don't have that on my list at all.
Or maybe I don't. They didn't give us a solid date. But that just, dude, I have not experienced that game in ages.
Yeah.
And it has felt like, especially like, I know other people agree with me and other people feel differently, but like for me, my enjoyment of Halo really fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of after 3 mostly for me. I've played 4 as well, and played a decent bit of it more later down the line, like recently. But being able to just revisit the origin of Halo again, but kind of modernize it, that's going to be a really cool experience that I'm excited for. So that'll be fun, but I also hope we get a cool, really solid new Halo game soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. And I just want to let you know, you are safe to talk about Halo Campaign Evolved, because right now the release window is just 2026. So hopefully we get that this year.
Yes. Of course, could be a delay.
Yep.
You never know. That's why I was just like, it's 2026. You never know. I'm really excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm crossing my fingers. I think you and I spoke briefly, and I know that you're, I think, excited for the game.
Very. I love Halo.
So that'll be really really cool. And then I will definitely be talking about that. I will say that there is a game that kind of falls in that same area for me of like excited for, but it's kind of down there, and I don't know if you know that this is coming out or if you know anything about it, but it's Star Wars Zero Company.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the XCOM devs, right?
Yes, yeah. the XCOM devs coming with the Star Wars game. Dude, if all goes well, it's supposed to come out this year.
I hope so. I forgot about that game, actually.
I beg and plead, please let me have this game.
Yeah.
I have been wanting a good turn-based strategy Star Wars game like XCOM since XCOM 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember exactly when that came out. It's been a hot minute. And I will always be a sucker for Star Wars, even though in my opinion Star Wars has really fallen off a lot lately. It still manages to suck me in areas, so that's a huge game that I'm excited for. I didn't realize you knew about it. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, like I said, I just recognized the name you gave. That game was gone from my mind, and now I'm very excited, and I will blame you if it never comes out. Why I'm sad.
Yeah, that checks out. I hope that I can be a source of joy, but also if I am that if I am that source of misery, if I am that source of misery for you, also, you deserve it.
Yeah, I know. And just you mentioned it earlier. XCOM Enemy Unknown came out in 2012. The reboot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
My goodness. And it's 2026. That dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Time flies.
All right, hit me.
Next game. Let's see. I have so many games on this list. Blood of the
Pressure's
Dawn
on,
Walker.
Ben.
Blood of the Dawn Walker.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, that was on my like the like smaller excitement because I didn't know as much. I only just recently discovered it.
Oh, okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Please, Cook. I want to hear all that you have to say about this game.
I'm very excited. So the director of The Witcher 3 and head of Cyberpunk 2077 left CD Projekt Red to form his own studio. There's some back and forth on why he left. Just scrolling this Wikipedia article. Investigation into workplace bullying allegations that found him not guilty. Glad that's true, if it is. But no, this the director, like I said, of The Witcher 3 left, and he brought a lot of people from the Witcher team over to his new company.
Oh, dude, I did not realize that.
Oh, yeah. And I wasn't really aware of what was going on with this game until the Friends Per Second podcast did an interview with the lead writer. And I heard that, and I was just like, I need to play this vampire game taking place in Eastern Europe.
Yeah, dude, yeah, seriously, I'm excited for it. You just bumped my excitement levels significantly for it.
Oh, I'm glad.
I haven't seen an official release date yet. I was just searching for that.
Yeah, no, it's just 2026 right now. A lot of the games on my
if that does come true, I'm so pumped.
Oh yeah, it's looks like it'll be something special. We've gotten more footage lately. Yeah, super hyped for that. And then
yeah, dude.
Something I know you're very hyped for. I don't know if you were saving it for the end or what, but I want to talk about it now.
Oh, let's go for it. Yep, claws out, baby.
Claws out, Wolverine.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, it has felt like a literal eternity since we found out about this game.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is supposed to be coming some point this year, still a little bit radio silence from Sony in general.
Mm-hmm.
We have no clue what's happening this year, really. Other than, a couple key things like Wolverine. We know Saros is coming out,
which I'm also looking forward to.
Dude, that's gonna be amazing. But all of the hacks that had happened that set this game back significantly, I feel for Insomniac so much, dude. They have given us nothing but quality
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can count a single game that they have made yet that is not at least a good quality game.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And the faith that I have in them, and that it seems like pretty much everybody has in them, is just astounding. And I take all the time you need, but also give me this frickin' game right now.
Yeah, Sony typically does a state of play in February. So
Yes.
really hoping we get some more info on that soon.
Dude, I hope. I also just I hope to God we get some kind of info on whatever comes next for the Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
series. Obviously nothing coming this year, but next year maybe. Like, we don't know if the Venom game is gonna be a thing or not. That'd be really cool. That's like a dream come true of mine.
Mm.
So we'll see. But I'm so excited to see what they do.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited for Wolverine. My son will be so disappointed when he's not allowed to watch me play it because he's only 6.
Yeah. Dude, but you know what? He has so many games to look forward to when he gets to that point.
Oh, yeah.
Like, playing through the Spider-Man games, and Wolverine is probably going to be like next level for him.
Oh, yeah. And I just can't wait. Give me that hard M.
Yes. Please give me my brutal Wolverine. Now I'll follow that up with another huge excitement game, Control Resonant. Hey everybody. So, wee bit of technical difficulties, so audio might be slightly different right now. I hope not, but it's possible. But where we left off is Control Resonant. I am stupidly excited for this game. I adored the first one. I love Alan Wake 1 and 2, so I'm really excited to kind of see where we're going from here. The trailer was super hype. Once again, another one that, Ben, I really think could have and probably should have been the ending showcase, other than High Guard. I blanked on the name there for a second.
It's easy to do. Yeah, no, trailer for this game looked awesome. I'm not sure what we got before the audio issue or recording issue, but as we were talking about when filming before, I have not played Control, and it's on my list.
Yes, and I will just reiterate how much that needs to be on your list, because, and anybody else who, hasn't played it and has thought about it, anybody who's played maybe, like at any kind of wacky or mind-bending type game, you'll probably enjoy this a lot. It's phenomenal. Honestly, I don't like giving number rankings, but if I had to, I would probably say 9 in my ranking. 9 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah, no, after our earlier conversation about Control and Resonant coming, I actually picked up Alan Wake this morning on Steam.
Oh, okay.
And I'm planning to go through the franchise.
I am very excited to hear about your experience within it. And honestly, I've been considering kind of going back and playing through Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2, and then going and replaying Control. I don't know if I have enough time for that before Control Resonant, especially with my schedule. So that'll probably happen eventually, but I want to try to maybe replay Control before Control Resonant comes out, just to kind of refresh myself on the wacky story.
Yeah, no, we should definitely do that simultaneously and have conversations about it. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah, that'd be super sweet. I think, I'll probably be starting that sometime mid next month, I would imagine. Maybe. depending on release of other games and kind of how that's looking. But leading into Control Resonant, my hype is super high, so very excited, and I would love to hear anybody else who's excited what they're kind of looking forward to, or kind of anything that stood out to them in the trailers. Would love to hear it.
Yeah, getting into other games I'm excited for. Coming this year, we have the Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive, Duskbloods.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that? FromSoft exclusive game on the Nintendo Switch 2. More vampire games this year. But I think it's definitely something we should check out with the 8-player PvPvE.
I'm 100% with you. I don't want to be really, but I am somewhat skeptical just because we haven't fully seen what the Switch 2 can fully do, I feel. I'm curious how the game will run, how the game will feel.
Me too.
What kind of interesting features they'll throw in, if they might utilize the mouse features.
Yeah, we'll have to see, but allegedly this game has been in development since Sekiro wrapped.
Whoa, that is
which is
a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah, and Switch 2 exclusive, I'm sure they've been working with the developer models since that point.
Oh, I mean, I would imagine.
I'm really hoping.
Crossing fingers.
Miyazaki at the helm has me excited. I wasn't a huge fan of Night Rain. That's not really the game's fault. It was more I didn't have people to play with, and it wasn't as fun with randoms as I thought with the few times I played with people I knew.
I definitely think if I had managed to swing it at that time, it could have helped bump it up.
Oh, definitely.
Because I was hearing a lot of good things about people's experience with others, but a lot of negative things about their experience when they didn't have people. So it seems like it was very, very, very much built mostly exclusively for that 3-player experience.
Yeah, I'd say so. And not having crossplay did not do that game any favors.
No, yeah, that definitely kind of took a hit. So, next up that you want to kind of talk about?
Yeah, something that I know we're both very excited about, but Star Wars Galactic Racer, was that the title of it?
Yes. That reveal at the Game Awards was jaw to the floor, dude. The fact that we got 2 Star Wars game trailers, like that in my opinion, that's what I would have loved to have at the end of the Game Awards. Either Galactic Racer or the Fate of the Old Republic trailer. One of the two. Both of those would have shattered everybody's expectations. And I'm excited for both, but unfortunately, it's not realistic to get Fate of the Old Republic this year. So I am super pumped for Galactic Racer. I loved Episode 1 Pod Racer. I played a lot of it with my uncles.
Mm-hmm.
So super pumped to see more of this while we get closer to the release, and hopefully we get some time to play that together, because that'll be super fun.
Yeah, definitely I'll be playing that. And then last thing I have here is something that neither of us brought up, which is kind of crazy.
Yes.
But for the 15th year in a row, most anticipated game by many people is Grand Theft Auto 6.
So kind of tried to skirt around it, but honestly, it's a 2026 talk, and honestly feel like we gotta talk about it. And I feel like we're both at kind of slightly different points with how we feel about but also kind of at the same point in some ways too, because I'll let you kind of talk about how you're feeling, and then I'll kind of relay my thoughts.
Yeah. How I'm feeling. Fatigued with the constant hype cycle for this game.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been so long, but I do believe it's coming this year. Uh, I'm okay with the developers taking their time making it, but it was announced so long ago at this point, and we've been waiting so long. It's just hard to be excited, but I'm still very excited. Not as much as I could be, but it's coming.
I feel like honestly, and I've had some time to kind of think about it. Of course, we've had 15 years to think about it. um, I think if they'd kind of gone with the approach of just radio silence about it in general, like not announcing it and just working on it behind the scenes, that could have been maybe a way to help fight that fatigue for some people, because other people feel that way too. Like, we're not the only two people feeling that fatigue of that hype.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could have definitely helped counter it, maybe, theoretically.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it's such a huge game and has such a huge community already. Like, there was no real point in announcing it that early.
Yeah,
We knew it was coming.
It was obvious that it would happen, especially with the success of GTA 5. It's just like you give that reveal, and then we've gone 15 years with that hovering over us. So that feels like a lot, and that's definitely taken my excitement down a little bit. And then part for me, I love GTA 5. I love all the GTAs before it, really. I don't think I really hate any of them or disliked any of them, now that I'm thinking about, all of them in this context. But it's never been my like super go-to kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how much of it I really play. So it kind of falls down on excitement. Like, it's nowhere near, things like Galactic Racer for me, or Control, or Wolverine. But the fact that I'll probably be playing it with you, that'll be fun.
It will be, definitely.
And that's another huge one.
Assuming it releases with online. GTA 5 didn't, so we'll see.
I would feel really surprised if it didn't at this point.
Yeah, I know,
You
GTA Online was ready for GTA 5, but they wanted people to play the story before getting into online. So they delayed the release of that. So I'm not sure if they're going to do that this time around
That's
with the
fair.
cash cow that GTA Online is.
Exactly. That's my thought, is like, it makes them so much money. How can they not?
Yeah, yeah. And I know you were exaggerating, but just for listeners, first trailer dropped in 2023, so it hasn't actually been 15 years. In case
But
it feels like it. We just don't need to get into people arguing about that. We know when the trailer dropped. Yeah, no, I mean, I am a big Grand Theft Auto fan. I'm a big Rockstar fan in general. So I am very excited for it. I will put a lot of time into this game. And
yeah.
I never really enjoyed GTA Online on GTA 5, but if we want to play it, we will.
Yeah, I mean, it's always worth a shot. And with that, honestly, there was something else I wanted to mention, just super quickly. Poketopia? I don't know how you pronounce that name, man. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of 50-50 on how I feel. I mean, it's probably gonna be great. I feel like it's hard to miss. but also, especially with the new update for Animal Crossing, it feels like, for me, it's like maybe I'll just kind of stick with, what I've already been
Hmm.
enjoying. But then again, maybe I will get it. Those are always kind of my time sinks. I am a sucker for my cozier games, so you never know. It might suck me into the addiction abyss.
Yeah, and Pokopia looks cool. I am not super interested in it, but I like the idea of getting abilities from Pokemon and using those in your world.
Yeah, that it's definitely an interesting concept to bring into that kind of game.
Yeah, and you have a nightmare Ditto child. So where can you go wrong?
I mean, I see him in my dreams.
Always. Yeah, and then we got Pragmata coming soon. That's
That'll
another little
be
one that, well, I mean, not really little, but I wanted to talk about briefly. I've heard great things from people who've had hands on. It looks different, to say the least.
yeah, definitely something out of kind of what I was expecting. And also that I didn't get a chance to play the demo, but I also heard people who played it and loved it. I don't know if it's fully my style. I still kind of want to give it a fair maybe try, but I don't know. We'll see kind of as time goes on and as that gets closer to release what we plan on doing with that, I guess. But it looks cool.
Yeah, definitely. I keep saying definitely. I'm noticing that. I gotta stop.
Yeah, I have an tendency. So,
Yeah, it looks interesting. I like the balancing of that hacking mechanic and the shooting mechanic.
yeah.
I'm just not sure if it's going to be for me, but I hope it does well.
Yeah, amen. Um one more quick little let's chat about it. Subnautica 2 is supposed to drop this year, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to drop last year,
Well,
uh,
yes.
and then all that stuff went down at that studio. Uh, so yeah,
Which
go ahead.
I hope that I hope that the game releases well. That could definitely have had a massive impact on how this game is going to drop.
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah, no, I'm just excited for four-player Subnautica. I loved that first game. I put so many hours into that. So
Did I ever do the multiplayer mod with you on that?
I don't believe so.
Oh, dude, it's so much fun.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a multiplayer mod.
It's so good. Like a Subnautica with other people is just a recipe for success. So already off to a good start with that. I just hope it does release in a good state and content rich. And yeah, that should be a fun one for us to be able to try out if it does indeed drop this year.
Yeah, I really hope it does. Uh, yeah, but that's all I had here in my notes. You got anything else you want to cover?
No, I think that is all that I got for today. I know that we have a bonus episode coming up pretty soon here with just us talking about our thoughts about the Xbox showcase and the games showed off there. So keep an eye out and an ear out for that. Um, Ben, do you have anything that you kind of have housekeeping wise?
No, nothing in particular. Just thank you for so much for taking the time to listen to us ramble. Hopefully in the future we'll have more consistent episode drops.
Amen.
Got to avoid that illness.
Yeah, and all of just the crazy lifeness.
Yeah.
But um
And keep an eye out for more content on the YouTube channel. We're hopefully going to be having some more conversations about games that we're playing and
yes.
reviews coming up. And
YouTube channel is the Chumpany. Also, I don't know if we have kind of specified the differentiation between the podcast naming and the channel naming, but there it is.
fair. The Chumpany. If you're listening to this on YouTube, you're already on the channel.
Yes.
If you're on Spotify, head on over and check it out.
Yeah. And honestly, with that, guys, we really appreciate you being here. We appreciate your support, and we can't wait to see you in the next bonus pod. And then from there, we'll head Maryland into 2026 together.
Let's go.
Heck yeah. All right. Have a good night, man.
You too. Talk to you later.